Hi, my name is Bob Vihnanek. I'm with the Pacific Northwest Research Station of the U.S. Forest Service, and I want to tell you a little bit about the photo series that we use for quantifying fuels. It's a tool that we can use to quantify fuels in many different ecosystems, and we do the sampling based essentially on a camera point, which would be this point here, and then radiating lines out and doing all of our sampling within this pie-shaped area. The reason we do that is that that's what's captured by the stereo photographs that we take from the camera point. So everything you see in the data that we collect is in the stereo photographs. And that way everything you're looking at relates directly to the picture that you're seeing. So for each stand, we take a set of photographs, both a wide angle photograph and stereo photographs.
Yep.
And then we have all the associated data that we collect for each of those things. For each fuel type that we're going to do a series in, we do anywhere from 10 to 20 of these sets of photographs and data that represent the range of conditions within that fuel type. And then we order them by whatever the critical variables are for that fuel type. So for each series, there's a set of photos and data that can be used to pretty much cover the range of conditions of the fuels in that fuel type.
Right, and Bob, so your measurements, you quantify the fuels, and people can use a visual guide to go out and try and match up the stratum and come up with a
loading for each of the types of fuel that are out there. So the data is presented in tables that separate the fuel into different kinds of data, or data from different stratum, if you want to look at it that way. Trees, shrubs, understory veg, down dead woody fuel loading, and litter and duff. So you have a representative loading for each of the kinds of fuel you have in each of the fuel types. And obviously when you have shrub-dominated fuels, all you would have is a shrub layer and a litter and duff layer. If you have a forest, then you have tree layers with or without shrub layers, and with or without ground vegetation layers, with or without woody fuel layers, and plus litter and duff.
Great. Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.